Alrighty, so today we're gonna play Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox 360E, but we played the Fast and the Furious version of that game. As you see, there is also a Forza Horizon 2, which is the regular game, and then we all know that there was a Forza Horizon also for the original Xbox, but today, as I said, we're gonna play the Fast and the Furious edition, which was an edition which you could actually play as a standalone version. You see, it still gets updates, this game, or maybe just because I didn't play it in a while, but we should be good to play the game in hopefully a few seconds. And as I said, the recording is on the original Xbox and 360 for whatever reason. It did not start, but let's just try it again and let's see what happened here. As far as I know, you can even play that on your Xbox Series X, S, or on the Xbox One. And I guess it was also released on the Xbox One way back in 2015, but we are going to play it today on the Xbox 360. The reason is the Xbox 360 turns 20 years, I think in October or November in 2025, so I just want to celebrate it. For me, the Xbox 360, and in my case, the Xbox 360E, it's still the best console Microsoft ever has released. You might have a different opinion, that's fair, but for me the heydays of Xbox consoles was the Xbox 360, and now we are in the game. So that is now the, as I said, Forza Horizon 2, but it's the Fast and the Furious edition. And as you can see, we drive Fast and the Furious cars mainly in this. I should also point out that it's a limited map, so it's not the full map you can play. Let me just do one thing real quick. Let's just turn off the music. Okay, and here we go.
In 400 yards, bear right.
And so you see it runs pretty good on the Xbox 360X. And I'm gonna play Test Drive Unlimited 2 soon on the Xbox 360. Test Drive Unlimited 1 was actually the game why I bought an Xbox 20 years ago, and I always have the feeling that the Forza Horizon games were heavily inspired by the Test Drive Unlimited games. Of course, I cannot prove that, but I have my suspicion here. Unfortunately, Test Drive Unlimited became like, or after Test Drive Unlimited 2, it wasn't that good of a series. I have the latest and greatest one as well, the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It's not that good, but the Test Drive Unlimited 1 and 2 were good games, and as well as all the Forza Horizon games. And so, as I said, I am pretty confident that Forza Horizon was a little bit, at least, inspired by the Test Drive Unlimited games. For me, the Test Drive Unlimited 1 is still the best game. Unfortunately, I just have Test Drive Unlimited 2, but that's fine.
Agreed to drag race for pink slips tonight. You should go get some practice using the speed trap at the end of the promenade. Set a route there now.
Oh, we're gonna set a route there. So you see, it's basically like the standard Forza Horizon, but just it's all about Fast and the Furious.
A friend of mine loves that Charger. Why don't you take a photo? I'll make sure he gets it. Great shot. I owe you one.
Okay.
To sign up for an event, you just drive
In
up to
400
this marker and
yards,
confirm
Let's
you want
just
to
do
right.
one quick race.
Turn right.
And I have to say, it still looks and runs fantastic on the original Xbox 360.
100 yards,
Just by the way, the
turn
Xbox
right.
360
Turn
just
right.
got an update in June
100
of
yards,
2025.
turn left.
I made a video about that
You have
here on the
arrived at
channel.
your destination.
It's not really a big update, it's more like a dashboard update, but still cool that they are actually still did an update after 20 years. So yes, 20 years ago, the original Xbox, you know, the big white one, which I had first, the one with the Ring of Death,
Take a shot.
was
Follow the
released.
route and keep the highest speed you
And
can.
a few years later, that one broke, and since I have a huge back catalog of games, or a lot of games for my Xbox 360,
yards, turn
I bought
right.
a used 360E for $60 or so, and I have to say that's a fantastic Xbox
Turn
360. It's super quiet.
In 200 yards, you will arrive
Let's
at
see
your
what's the
destination.
destination here. Okay.
Yeah, you nailed it.
And let's do maybe one extra race, and I'm going to show you the map as well, and you're going to see that it's a kind of a limited map for the Forza Horizon 2 Fast and the Furious edition.
All right. Supra time. Make your way to the start line and show them what you got.
So you see some parts here are dark, which means all these dark parts, which would belong to the Forza Horizon 2, the regular game, we cannot travel. So basically it's more the France area we can travel. But since I owned Forza Horizon 2 on my Xbox One, I actually was able to download the Fast and the Furious version of that for free. I guess if you didn't have Forza Horizon 2, you might had to buy the Forza Horizon 2 Fast and the Furious edition. Of course not for full price, it was just like for a reduced price.
In 400 yards,
And now
turn
we
right.
just do one game, and then that should be the end of the video. But I just make this video, as I said, to celebrate almost 20 years of Xbox 360 for me. It was absolutely the heyday of Xbox gaming and maybe of console gaming as well. For me, the step from the PS2 to the Xbox 360 was pretty significant, graphics-wise. When I bought my Xbox One, coming from the Xbox 360 in the first year, I was actually pretty disappointed about the Xbox One. I did not see a big difference.
I've kitted you out with a Nitro
Or
system.
let's say the kick,
This stuff is
like coming
putting
from the
jet fuel in
PS2
your
to the
gas tank, man.
Xbox 360
Punching it will give you
wasn't
a
there,
major
and I actually
advantage,
have the same
especially on the
feeling
straights.
about the
But just
Xbox
be smart
Series
about where you
X I
squeeze the
have
juice.
currently.
There ain't much, and it won't last
The
forever.
360 was still the best console for me in the realm of Xbox consoles.
This is all about speed. Nailing the turn and getting the most out of your nitrous is key to keeping any bumpers from crossing the finish line ahead of yours.
Alrighty, so let's do just one race, and so that you know what it's all about. And I am pretty confident that most of the cars we are race against are all cars from the Fast and the Furious TV series, movie series. Now remember, this game is from 2015, So not all cars are in this game, at least not the cars for all the movies released after 2015. Well, that was a quick race, actually.
Man, that was
Okay.
weak. Try again. And
He
this
was
time,
not satisfied with me. As far as I know, and let's just do that, there is a garage. I didn't play that in a while. Let's just go to the garage real quick. Because the garage, as far as I know, shows all of the cars we can actually race in this edition of Forza Horizon 2. And of course, nowadays you don't have these long loading screens, but in the old days you of course have loading screens because it takes a while. So what's that? Garage. Okay, let's hope we get a waypoint there.
In 200 yards, turn right.
By the way, Forza Horizon 2
Turn right.
and Forza Horizon 4
In 100
are my
yards,
most favorite
turn
Forza
left.
Horizon games. Forza Horizon
100 yards, you will
3 was
arrive at your
not so much
destination.
my game. I also love Forza Horizon 1,
You
but
have
Forza
arrived.
Horizon 2 and 4 are definitely for me the best Horizon games. Forza Horizon 5, it's okay.
well, what are you waiting for? Get in the Charger and let's round up the rest of those cars.
Well, for whatever reason, it does not show me all the cars in the garage, so I guess we have to advance a little bit further in the game to have a chance to see another car, or maybe, I really do not remember, maybe we have to win more races to be eligible for getting a second car, although there is a new event here, so maybe we are going to that event as well. As far as I see it here, the map, it's exactly the same as if we would play Forza Horizon 2, the regular version, and not this one. And let's see what's that. Okay, it's the same race, so let's focus and try to win this race. I guess, it would be my guess, if we win this race, we might get the Supra we race against. And let's just see, and I might should use Nitros more. Yeah, start race. I should have cheated and changed the difficulty to easy. Okay, so I used all the nitrous, but maybe we can win this race. Okay, so we won that race. Now let's see if we get the car.
Now that reminded me of me. Nice job, man. I'm impressed.
Okay.
Man, you
Okay,
made
so
that
we
look.
got that car, so I guess we have to win races to just get different cars, and then I'm pretty sure we can, like with all the Forza Horizon games, we can customize the cars, and now we...
Okay, you need to drop the car off at the garage. I've marked its location on your map. Set a
Alrighty,
route
so
there now.
that's what I've thought. Conveniently, the garage is just
In 200 yards, you will arrive
around
at
the
your
corner.
destination.
Let's just
You
go
have
there
arrived.
and just see how the garage looks like, and then that should be the end of the video.
Now that's a stoplight champion. Let's check it out. I've got a lead on the next ride.
So
Ain't gonna be
apparently
easy, though.
we can get 10 cars in total. So that's, although we already had a car and it says discover 10 cars, so I guess it's 11 cars in total we can race or collect in this game. And I guess it's all about Fast and the Furious, and
We may have competition. Word is some driver is after the next car on our list. Take a look and see if we can use him or lose him.
oh, you know what? Let's go to that race as well, because it looks like we get something like a,
In 200
what I
yards,
saw it was
keep
a Hummer
right.
or something like that.
Keep right. In 400 yards, turn right.
And I have to say there is something about the Xbox 360 graphics
Turn right.
which I find pretty nice.
Turn right.
It's not as crisp and sharp like on a modern console, but
Calculating route.
how
In
should I
200
put that?
yards,
It makes me
turn
feel
left.
more like being in an arcade. For those of you who remember
In 100 yards, you
arcades,
arrive at
there
your
are still some
destination.
around, even one where I live,
You
and
have
I still
arrived at
go
your
there
destination.
sometimes and play arcade games. And there is actually a Fast and the Furious game in our local arcade as well. Okay, so
I hacked his GPS. He's headed to a race. Prize is a Jeep Wrangler. Get there first.
so it's
and
not a
take his
Hummer,
spot.
it's a Jeep Wrangler. So I was
Turn
mistaken.
right.
Alrighty, so we have no nitros now in this race. So it's all up to my terrible racing skills.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I wonder how we pronounce the name of
In
the other
100
driver,
yards,
if it's
turn
called
left.
Bessie or Basse. Well, we are in Nice, so I guess his name is Basse instead of Bessie.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left.
Playing this game, Horizon 2, makes me always feel like being on vacation.
Turn
I have
right.
been to Nice many years ago. It's a wonderful city. At the Côte d'Azur in France. So this brings back some nice vacation memories. And definitely when I move back to Europe one day, I'm gonna revisit Nice for sure. And now we have a longer ride on the map, which is cool, so I can show you a little bit more of the map.
In 400 yards, turn left.
All right. There are these Horizon bonus boards all around Nice. 20 of them the way I hear it. Nice reward if you can smash them all.
I would smash those boards, but
In 400 yards, you will arrive
since
at your
Ignatius
destination.
Basse is hunting us. Okay, so we
You
are
have
here
arrived
before
at
him.
your destination.
That's how it's done.
No, I
He
got
never
that,
stood a
but-
chance.
Okie doke, let's do this race, and then that should be the end of this video about Forza Horizon 2, the Fast and the
Good luck
Furious
with this
edition.
one. You perform half as well as I think you can, and you're driving that car home.
That looks actually as if we race against a helicopter. Okay, at least the symbol looks like an helicopter, which would fit into the Fast and the Furious scene.
In 100
Totally.
yards, turn right. Turn right. You have
Okay,
arrived
it's called
at your
Showcase
destination.
Military Mayhem. Beat an attack helicopter in an armored jeep in this military-themed showcase. So it's an armored jeep. Maybe that's why I thought the jeep would be actually a Hummer. Alrighty. So Horizon Showcase events, that seems to be a thing as well in Horizon 2, Fast and the Furious, and
This is just one of the showcase events hosted by the Horizon Festival. I've seen drivers race against all sorts of crazy things. High-speed trains, even fighter jets. You'll be racing something I ain't never seen before. A military attack chopper. Beat the chopper, win the car.
well, if you say
Simple,
so,
huh?
sir. Okay, so now we have that armored Jeep Wrangler, and to our left there is that military chopper helicopter, and that's something which we often have in also other Horizon games. Oh, apparently it's off-road. Now the Jeep makes absolute sense. And we just smashed some benches here. And we are blinded by the light a little bit. Pretty cool light effect for a 20-year-old console like the Xbox 360. And I have to repeat myself, I just like the graphics on the 360 so much. And in my opinion, the games were just so good on the 360. It's not always just about sheer graphics.
Close.
It's also about fun and gameplay. And to be honest, we lost a lot of that with these microtransactions in many games. You'd be forced to download DLCs all the time. You constantly have to update your games. Okay, we had to update this game at the beginning of the video as well, but it's most likely just that update and then that's it. And I guess we gonna lose against the chopper. That is bad. So, and we have no nitros. Now this looks like a dried out river. Now I wonder if I'm allowed to. Ooh. Ah! We missed the gate. Yeah, I know. Oh, whoa. That's bad. So I wonder if I would be allowed to swear in my native language. If YouTube would still detect that. Because now I'm a little bit disappointed about myself. Let's just try and swear in my native language, German. Verdammter Scheiß. Well, doesn't matter. It's the end of this video anyways, and verdammt, we lost the race against Chopper. Yeah, and now we hear his blah blah, and that should be the end of the video now.
Hey, you didn't sign up for easy. We knew that bird would be fast, but it can be beat. It's just gonna
Well,
take a
thanks
little
for
more
watching.
effort.